Hello, it's still day 14 in the Liberator project. This is part 2. As you can see, I'm actually filming in the Arches in Watford because I've come to B&Q and time was getting on, so I thought I'd better film the second part of today's video before it got too late. And I hope I'm in a sort of quiet spot and the traffic noise is not too much of a problem. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say an absolutely huge thank you for Ash for donating to the channel. Now, I don't expect anyone to pay for this project. You know, it's my own lifestyle change, but I'm really not in a situation to refuse help at the moment. And I really appreciate the donation of £20. That, at the moment, that will really help it enable me to do my eBay postage and to sort a few bits out for the van. What can I say? That's incredibly generous and helpful, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. A couple of people have independently said I should do a GoFundMe account. Well, I don't see why anyone should really fund my boat, but if people, if people want to help me, yes, okay, I will look at doing that at some point in the future. And then, if you want to help, it's an option, but I really don't expect it. I'd like to thank Sylvia for making me cups of tea, and which is really useful, you know, when I'm working on the van. And she also gave me a little plaque, if you can see that, and it says, "Hold on to your dreams. The only way to catch your dreams is to chase them and never let them go." Well, okay, that's a very good sentiment for this project. Thank you very much. I will put that up in the camper, and you know, I hope someone who wants to go travelling in the camper also has the same sentiment for that. More thank yous. I'd like to thank Ben and Lindsay for helping me get the cushions back together. It's well, the foam came out of there, but it was difficult to get them back in. But I'm glad we've done that. If it was my camper, I'd dye them dark red, but you know, that's my personal taste. Whoever takes on the project, they can do whatever they like with them, but they are sort of authentic 70s velour. I don't know. But anyway, that's the authentic seats, and at least they're clean now. And I will finish cleaning the van tomorrow if it's not too hot, and then they'll go back in. And while they're not perfect, they will look so much better than they did before. Right. More news today. I received the sample from the fuel cell membrane that I'm having made. Hang on a sec, I'll get it out. I could have prepared, in fact I could have prepared a lot of things, like have my selfie stick and actually do it properly, but we're doing this in a car park, so go with the magic. I got this is some Viton gasket. Now the fuel cell is going to need 23 of these. Obviously this is just a sample, the real fuel cell is like 1/4 meter. I'm not a great mechanical engineer, so I will be sending that to a friend for their assessment. If it'll work, I mean, I'll be swayed by their judgment because they've got a lot more experience in that than I've got. Say I need 23 gaskets, all of which are 250mm square, and then I need 22 316 stainless steel plates, and then I need 44 electrodes, which are iridium coated titanium, and then I need some acrylic end stops, so windows you can actually see into the fuel cell. Now that's all going to cost a lot of money, and it is expensive, but it is the heart of the Liberator. It will be part of the energy management system. So you know, I really want the boat to be energy self-sufficient, so I will need to do that. Now, if money was no object, I would use a platinum coated titanium mesh, and I would also use, for a protein exchange membrane, I use a product called Nafion, but that would put about £15,000 on the cost of the fuel cell, and it would make it perhaps 30% more efficient. So for the Liberator project, we'll live with the inefficiency, and if need be, we just put 30% more solar panels on the boat, because that's still a cheaper option. People that know me know I'm very badly dyslexic, so I made a mistake a couple of days ago. I would like to give a big shout out to Gary in Taiwan rather than Thailand. I'm dyslexic, which is why I'm a good engineer, but I make mistakes like this all the time. Now, I could have lied and covered it up and said I've got viewers in Thailand, but that's not how this channel works. You'll see everything. You'll see the mistakes and the disasters, as well as the things that are going right. So, yes, hello Taiwan and Thailand. I mean, hello world. Okay, so there has been quite a bit of progress today. I've finished making a new dashboard, and I've covered it in this leather effect vinyl, which, you know, is very 70s and really suits the van. And the reason I've come to B&Q is I just wanted to buy some new ducting tape, new ducts to tape it all up in there, so you got the airflow, but none of them seem to do the right size, so I've actually been driving around now for quite a long time, which is why I'm not back at the van and why I'm doing my video today in a car park. So I will sort something out tomorrow on that, because I really want to get the dashboard in, and then the air vents are perfect. The air vents look, well, you'll see it tomorrow. I will show you the progress tomorrow, and hopefully you know, I'll get the dashboard and I'll get the stereo wired up and get back to working on the inside. But fair bit of progress today despite the heat. It looked like there was going to be a thunderstorm, but there was thunder, but just a few spots of rain, and it hasn't made it any less humid. In fact, it's, you know, it's still unpleasant now, and it was about 7:30 at night. Last thing I want to say is, please go to my Facebook page for the project, the Liberator project at Facebook. There'll be extra photos and extra information about the project, but more importantly, there's a jingle. There's the music for a jingle. It's 12 notes long, though you can repeat it, or you can, you know, you can make it as long or as short as you want. I'll only use a minute, so don't make it too long. But when I actually get my laptop sorted out into production, and I can do a nice title page, I will be using people's versions of my jingle. However bad they are, we're not that sort of channel. We will use them. You know, not as if you're swearing and being, you know, offensive, but if they're musically bad, that's not the problem. They will still be used, and hopefully in the next, you know, month or so, you will start enjoying a selection of jingles from a variety of people. Please, you know, please have a go. You know, even if you're not a musician, that really does not matter here. Do what you like. Okay, fantastic. That's today's part 2. I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully I can show you some the inside of the van and some real progress on that. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.